Hey guys, welcome to the Traditional Bow Hunting Wilderness Podcast. This is Jason Sam Kovac, and I'm going to take a second today. I want to talk about my new air compressor, this air pump, this Viair 88P. This is the model that I have. This thing is absolutely incredible here. Having a bigger truck now that I wanted something better than my Harbor Freight air inflator that I had, which has always served me pretty well for a $30 inflator. Well, this one here being around 65 bucks, absolutely incredible, and it's got a lot of advantages. First off, it says it's rated for up to 33-inch tires. Well, I've already done testing with this, which I'll put in a video here in a minute for you, but this truck has got 35 by 12-inch tires on them, so they're pretty big tires, and I run them at 70 pounds PSI because they're a E-rated tire, so I run them at 70 pounds. This thing will take that from 20 pounds, drop down. It actually is about 18 pounds drop down. So if you're trying to get yourself out of a hole, or you're running into dunes or anything like that, or you're stuck in the mud, airing down your tires, one of the best ways to get out of that situation. So when I aired it down to 18 pounds, it took 7 minutes to bring it back to 70 pounds on a huge tire like that. That's pretty impressive for this little bitty pump. And this thing is just amazing. The advantages to it, though, are right here. It uses these. It doesn't plug in your cigarette lighter. It connects right to your battery. That's a major benefit. And you have a very long cord here. This cord is great. You got a lot of reach out of there. And look at how much air hose they give you. I can't remember. I'll put it in the specs there for you, how much it is. I want to say it was 20 foot or something total. But what's nice is not only can I get from the battery to all four of my tires, I can even use this and I can fill my RV tires from my truck as well too, or from the battery, because it's battery plug-in. I can plug this right into the battery on my camper and fill all my camper tires also. So this thing is amazing. It comes in its own nice little carry case right here that stuffs anywhere. Got a little accessory pouch in here for like your tire gauges, you know, any of this kind of stuff that you want to put in there, spare fuses. That is nice. It does have an inline fuse right on here. Just takes a standard automotive fuse. So very sweet and easy to change if you happen to pop the fuse on it. Very well built, quality item right here. Quality, and it does come with your different attachments for blowing up air mattresses and stuff. Right here you can see that one valve right there just clamps in there. On this side you have another valve right here that clamps in, and you have a needle for a base or for basketballs and stuff. So it's got all of that stuff right on it. It's got a great gauge right on it. Simple, effective rubber feet, so it doesn't wiggle around or vibrate or take off on you, you know, when it's sitting there charging. You'll see it in a second. I'm going to run it. It's 94 degrees out here. As you can tell, I'm burning hot. But I already did the test. That's why I'm sweating. But like I said, I've been out here in the sun, and I lowered that tire pressure down. I will show you the differences in the advantages to being able to lower your tire pressure when you're in the woods and you're running out there during hunting season, or if you get stuck, or even preventative maintenance if you're about to get into, you know, some really soft sand. The advantage of airing down is huge, which you will see. And then this gives you the option to bring it right back up pretty quickly and get you right back in business. So that's the reason I bought it. I've always had an air pump. That Harbor Freight one served me well for about the last 4 years in my F-150 with much smaller tires, 32.5-inch tires that were like 10.5 inches wide. Don't get me wrong, they're great tires, a great truck, but nothing like this big beast here is. And so on this dude, I wanted something a little better. For the price, you cannot beat it. Like I said, you're right around that $65 mark on Amazon. I'll put a link down below for you. Tire gauges. When you get a tire gauge, if you're running a truck as big as I am, I love these little pen gauges. I'll put a link to this one in here because it is hard to find them that go up to 100 pounds. Okay, again, if you're running a truck tire like this, a 50-pound tire gauge isn't going to help you. So you want one that goes to 100 so you can do 70 pounds, 80 pounds of pressure. I will put a link to that. They're dirt cheap, but I did find one on Amazon that actually goes to 100 pounds. And then there's also these tire gauges right here, which even holds the recording. Like you can see, I just re-aired my tire back up to 70, and it stays right on there. It holds it, which is kind of cool. If I hit that release valve, now it's back to 0. So these are pretty sweet little things too, and this was not very expensive either. So I'll put a link to both of these in there for you. What's nice is both of them will let you lower your tire pressure. With this one, when I put that head on there, if I hit that button, it releases and I can watch the gauge, and it shows me how far down it goes, so I know right when to stop when I get to that 15 or 20 pounds I want for off-roading. This one here has the nipple on the back too. A lot of them I see today don't, but that nipple on the back will let you let the air out, and then you can turn it, check it, this spits out, and you read the number where it goes to. Very simple. Both of them are fantastic. I carry both of them here. These will both be in my kit with me, but not expensive. But this, you know, this Viair 88, just incredible, straight up incredible. I'm so impressed with it, especially for the money. Some of the Viairs, they, you know, they can get $400 for some of these different Viair models. So Viair is incredible. They're like the #1 name in all off-road, because the off-road guys got to air up and air down all the time. So you can actually, Viair actually makes them where they're built into your truck and they're permanently mounted compressors, and you just take the hose and air up right from there. They got a lot of great options. This little portable one will do everything I want for a dirt cheap price from a super high quality company. Watch the video here. Right now I'm going to put in that footage where I'm going to show you those tires aired down, how long it takes to air it up, and show you this thing in action. So here you go. Stay tuned. Okay, we've aired that tire down to 20 pounds right here. It's on my diesel here. I got this stuff all hooked up. I'm going to show you here. But we have that tire aired down to 20 pounds. You can see it right there on the gauge. 20 pounds. I'm going to try and get my shadow out of there, but 20 pounds pressure on there. That's what's in this tire. Now let me show you the advantage of this real quick when we look at this from a back view. As I mentioned in there, airing a tire down gives you a lot more ground surface. Now look at this one. That tire here has 70 pounds of air pressure in it. Exactly 70 right there. Now let's move over here and look at this one, and look at how big that tire patch is on the ground there. Look at that rollover around that rim, and how it gives you so much more contact surface here versus this one. Look at the rollover on this rim, very little. And then when you look back at that one again to give you comparison, so this is what helps you get out of that jam. It gives you a much bigger contact surface area here. Let's go back and look at both of them. You can see the size difference between those two tire patches where they hit the pavement on there. That's the key thing right there. So that's a major advantage. So what you do with the Viair, with this Viair pump, is what's great is it is actually battery connected. So you got this super long cord right here that you can bring in, and you just connect it to your battery. You start the truck up, and then you also have this very super long cord that will let you get there. So I can actually do my RV over there that you see with this as well too. That's the beauty of this thing. So what you do is you just take this. We're going to bring this, grab this end here of the hose, pull it right over here, stick it right onto the valve. It just twists on, real sweet, simple. There it is, just like that. Twists right on, you hear it click, and then you hear the little air, and then you hear it lock on. So it is now on there like that. Then they do recommend that you start your car. So we are going to start ours too here real quick. I got to set you down for this 1 second here because I need my hand on the brake. All right, truck is running. So now we have the truck running, the battery going. Let's turn this dude on. Oh, you can see it says right on there too, 20 pounds, right on the gauge. And when we turn it on, nice and quiet, doesn't make a lot of noise, and she is climbing. And now these are huge tires. These tires that are on here are 35-inch tires, 34.7 inches by 11.77 wide. So they're basically a 35, almost a 35 by 12-inch tire. So what we're going to do is we're going to see how long it goes. I'm kind of watching it right now, and we'll see how long it takes for that to blow up and get us to that point. And then we will come back and check, and I'll tell you how long it's been and see what it's doing. So hey, we are 1 minute in, and we are at just over 40 pounds. So that's 1 minute in. We're going to 70 is what the plan is here, to see how long it takes to go from 20 pounds to 70 pounds. We are a minute in and at 40. All right, we are about 4 minutes in. We are 4 minutes in, and we are at 55 pounds of pressure in climbing. So we're getting there. Now, if this was a normal truck tire, not a E-rated 10-ply tire like this, where I mean, these are rated to be 80 pounds. I run them at 70 for most highway use and stuff like that. But for most of your truck tires, you're going to be putting 35 pounds of air in them, 35 or 40 pounds of air in them. It would take less than a minute to do this, which is pretty impressive. But like I said, being as big as they are and going as high as they're going to go to, it's taking it a few minutes. Like I said, we're almost 60 pounds, and we're just shy of 5 minutes in. And we're almost at 60 pounds, and this thing is just humming right along and doing a perfect job. So we'll see what it is when it hits 70 and see how long it took. Well, there you go. took 6 minutes and 50 seconds. So basically 7 minutes to make it all the way up to 70 pounds on these huge tires. Again, these tires are absolutely massive tires. And, you know, and I'm putting 70 pounds in them. So for most people, this little pump would air your tires back up in no time. But even if you're running big tires like this, 35-inch tires, which this pump is technically, they say it's rated for 33 up to 33-inch tires. This is a 35-inch tire, and I'm running 70 pounds of air in them. So that's an insane amount of setup on here. But even with that, if I had to air down to get myself out of a stuck position, it would only take me 15, you know, if I aired down both the back tires to be able to climb me out of there, it would only take me 15 minutes to re-air up when I'm done, back to what I want them to be for highway uses. So this thing is just absolutely amazing. Awesome little pump, just incredible little set. Well, there you have it. That is my review of the Viair 88P portable compressor. You can see, nice, tight, small, little compact unit. I bring it right back here, come back to my truck, open the passenger seat. One thing I love about this Ram pickup, this 2500, is it has these lower seat storage containers down here. Right down here, you can see it right in the floor. So I open that up, and we just drop that right in there. Sweet, simple, and easy. Fits in there perfect like that. Gives me room for me to also put my saw, my Silky, that is a ARS saw right here, this ARS saw that I always keep in a truck, and I can put that right in here next to that. I put my bright eyes, and I can put some other stuff in there, and it all fits right inside that little lower storage compartment right there. Floor mat goes down, lock that in, hidden, nobody even knows it's there. So there you go. Thanks for watching. That is my review of that Viair compressor. I think everybody should have one. I'm telling you, if you spend any time in the woods, it's your #1 way for getting your vehicle unstuck when you're stuck, is being able to air down those tires. You need a way to put them back up, and also comes in handy for so many other uses. So thanks for watching. Talk to you later. Bye.